Maintenance.
Hey Tony, how are you?
Good, good.
So you ready to share me some tips on how to save some money this winter?
I will.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you, the first thing that I would do is make sure your thermostat is set on heat and auto at about 68 degrees. That way it's going to come on and off when it calls for it. If you're going to leave to go on vacation or something, I would knock it down to about 60 degrees. And you should be good to go. But just make sure you leave it on. If you turn the fan on, it's going to run continuously, and it's just a waste of electricity. So just keep it on automatic heat around 60 degrees. Okay, and as for your furnace filter, you want to keep these clean because, number one, your furnace is going to run at an easier pace. It's not going to use a lot of energy from the motor. And that's your quality of breathing. Now, to change these, you merely just raise up and twist. And you put a new one right in there. And what's really good about it, you can take Febreze or Indust or Pledge and spray it. And what does Pledge do? It collects dust. So this is going to act like just like a HEPA filter, only it's a lot cheaper. And then you can also put Febreze deodorant or good smelling stuff in there. Put it back in, and when the furnace comes on, your whole apartment is going to smell like your favorite scent.
Okay, and how often should the furnace filter be changed?
I would recommend it at least be changed once every 3 months. But if it gets dirtier in between them times, you call the office, and we'll get you another one down there.
Sounds good.
And we can either install it or we can leave it at your door, whatever you want us to do.
Perfect. All right, now Tony, is there anything I can do to save with my windows this winter?
Actually, there is. I would recommend the best thing to do with windows is make sure they're all locked. And to make sure they're all locked, raise them up, and when you shut them, kind of shut them with a little bit of force to make sure that it shuts. And then you lock your window. Now, there may be a breeze come through here, but anytime you got a window that moves, it's not going to be airtight. So the best thing to do is make sure that they're all completely locked. Now, a lot of people get plastic and put up, and that's good. Or you can get drapes with a nice backing on it, and that'll help keep the draft out too. But the main thing is make sure that the window's locked initially. Now, if you know that we're going to have sub-zero temperatures, you might want to leave your faucet run on warm, just about the size of a pencil lead. Just let it drip, especially during the night. And then kind of open up your cabinets so heat can get in there. And that'll prevent the pipes from freezing. That's what I would recommend, especially if you're going to go away. Now, as for the fans, in the summertime you want them to go counterclockwise, in the wintertime you want them to go clockwise. So we have right up here this little switch, and what you're going to do, you're just going to hit that switch, and then it'll go clockwise for the winter. Now that's going to pull heat up and around. It's going to distribute your heat more. So when it comes out of the restroom, it's going to hit that, and it's going to distribute it more. That's for the wintertime. In the summertime, you want to go counterclockwise. Very simple to do.
All right, Tony, you've given me a lot of good tips, and I think it's really going to help me save this winter. But is there anything else that you have that can save me a couple dollars?
Well, the only other thing that I have is if you're not using the lights, merely turn them off. And what you should do is use this one here if you're going to come to the fridge or just get a dish or whatever. Just use that small light. And if you're not using lights, go ahead and turn them off. And also, you might want to get timers where you plug them in, you plug your light into the timer, and then they go off at a certain time. So that's about all that I've got for you. I hope I've helped you out a little bit.
Helps me out a ton.
Well, if you got any more questions, you give us a call at the office. Our number is 937-434-3300. And I'll be more than happy to come down and try to help you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.